Lubbock Cooper ISD Reading Grade 7, Unit 4A and 5A, Understanding Persuasive Text and Media and Informational Connections. Number 1. Why does Luca mention Jesse Martin in paragraph 7? A. To imply that Laura should wait until she is a few years older to sail alone. B. To add support to his claim that young people are capable of sailing alone. C. To show that male sailors and female sailors are equally skilled at sailing. D. To suggest that Jesse be one of the sailors who helps Laura plan her trip. Number 2. Which of Maya's statements is an example of stereotyping? F. I think sailing around the world would be a fabulous idea, but when you are 18 and legally an adult. G. Even if Laura completes her schoolwork on board the boat, she would miss the opportunity to work in a group and share her ideas with other students. H. I think parents and judges should make the decision because teenagers often make irrational decisions, especially when trying to obtain attention for a world record. J. Time passes quickly. Every minute is one less minute to live. 3. Both Luca and Maya agree that A. Teenagers should be trained to sail. B. The ocean can be a dangerous place. C. Sailing around the world is not a good idea. D. Most teenagers can respond well to physical risk. Number 4. Read the dictionary entry below. Shadow. Verb. 1. To shelter from light and heat. 2. To have colors that gradually pass one into another. 3. To follow or keep under observation. 4. To become dark. Which definition best fits the meaning of shadowing as it is used in paragraph 7? F. Definition 1. G. Definition 2. H. Definition 3. J. Definition 4. 5. In paragraph 10, Maya included examples in her argument, most likely because she A. believed that the trip was scheduled to begin when the weather was most challenging, B. knew that sailors needed specialized training in order to respond to dangerous situations on a trip, C. thought the pressure to set a world record was not worth the trip, D. wanted to stress the potential for danger during the trip. 6. What idea is suggested by the information in each section of the table titled Fact Box? Laura Decker. F. Laura lacked formal training in sailing solo. G. Laura had made other solo journeys in her boat. H. Laura was well prepared to attempt her voyage. J. Laura continued her education through online classes. 7. The table titled Current Records Chart has been included in the selection most likely to A. Explain the differences between the trip Laura planned to take and the trips of other teenage sailors. B. Support the court's decision to deny Laura's request for permission to sail around the world. C. Highlight the length of time Laura had in order to complete the trip and qualify for the world record. D. Show that other young people had already succeeded in setting sailing records like Laura wanted to do. Use Uncovering a New Era in Archaeology to answer questions 8 through 11. Then fill in the answers on your answer document. 8. The author includes the description in paragraph 1 most likely to F. Illustrate the significance of what archaeologists hope to discover. G. Explain the tasks most commonly performed by archaeologists. H. Emphasize the difficulty archaeologists face when trying to locate ancient cities. J. Highlight the activities that take the most time for archaeologists to perform. 9. In paragraph 5, the examples of lost cities suggest that a major role of an archaeologist is to A. Explain why real locations are mentioned in ancient literature. B. Locate written accounts of powerful cities that no longer exist. C. create replicas of historical buildings based on satellite images. D, find clues that provide a better understanding of the past. 10. In paragraph 3, the author uses the example of the 3,000-year-old house in Tanis to F. Prove that satellites are constantly taking photographs to locate ancient cities. G. Demonstrate that sites once thought to be fictional have been proved to exist. H. Emphasize that satellite photography is powerful enough to find a single building. J. Suggests that previously discovered sites may be much older than originally thought. 11. Parkat hopes that the use of modern technology in archaeology will A. Inspire more young people to become archaeologists. B. Help archaeologists better understand previous discoveries. C. Lead to more archaeological discoveries being used in movies. D. One day allow archaeologists to find objects smaller than a meter in diameter. Use picturing the past for the future to answer questions 12 through 16. Then fill in the answers on your answer document. 12. Read the dictionary entry below for the word mission. Mission. 1. A group of people sent to establish relations with a foreign country. 2. A special assignment. 3. A building for carrying out religious or charity work. 4. A welfare organization established for people in need. Which definition represents the meaning of mission as it is used in paragraph 2? F. Definition 1. G. Definition 2. H. Definition 3. J. Definition 4. 13. Based on the information in this selection, which of these would SCI-ARC most likely digitally preserve? A. Lambert Glacier, the largest glacier in Antarctica. B. Eagle, the American lunar module used by the first astronauts to land on the moon. C. Mount McKinley, the tallest mountain in North America. D. The Great Pyramid at Giza, an ancient pharaoh's tomb in the Egypt desert. 14. Which sentence from the selection suggests that the author thinks SCI-ARC's work is important? F. It's difficult to imagine a more majestic American landmark than Mount Rushmore, with its imposing likenesses of former presidents carved in stone and rising dramatically above the land. C. SCI-ARC has documented locations across the globe. H. SCI-ARC's preservation process ensures that images of such sites will be available for future generations, even if the site itself is permanently lost. J. In 2010, Cedar Leaf learned that the tombs had burned to the ground. 15. Which emotion is the photograph most likely intended to evoke in the reader? A. Concern for the environment. B. Awe at a magnificent monument. C. Excitement about visiting South Dakota. D. Disappointment in the condition of the monument. 16. Which sentence expresses an opinion? F. It is even harder to imagine the loss to our nation if time or the elements were to destroy this beloved landmark. G. Thanks to a company called SCI-ARC, sites like Mount Rushmore can now be digitally preserved and explored for years to come. H. The team then uses these data to create high-definition images of the site for storage. J. Sites such as these are constantly at risk of destruction from continual exposure to water, sun, and wind, or from natural disasters such as earthquakes. Use uncovering a new era in archaeology and picturing the past for the future to answer questions 17 through 21. Then fill in the answers on your answer document. 17. Dr. Sarah Parkak, and Ben Cassara would most likely agree about the importance of A. Discovering sites made famous in films, B. Using three-dimensional models to create images of landmarks, C. Making future generations aware of important cultural history, D. Allowing tourists to visit historical sites through the internet. 18. How are the purposes of the technologies described in the selections different? F. The technology in uncovering a new era in archaeology is used mainly for recreating sites, while the technology in picturing the past for the future is used mainly for exploring sites. G. The technology in uncovering a new era in archaeology is used mainly for proving the ages of sites, while the technology in picturing the past for the future is used mainly for recording facts about sites. H. The technology in uncovering a new era in archaeology is used mainly for making people aware of sites, while the technology in picturing the past for the future is used mainly for creating self-guided tours of sites. J. The technology in uncovering a new era in archaeology is used mainly for locating sites, while the technology in picturing the past for the future is used mainly for documenting sites. 19. What is similar about the types of technology discussed in the selections? A. Both require the use of satellites to locate sites. B. Both involve the use of recorded images. C. Both involve the creation of websites for educational purposes. D. Both require the sites to be surveyed before they are scanned. 20. Both Dr. Sarah Parkak and Ben Cassara are interested in sites. F. Located in countries around the world. G. Built during the current century. H. Thought to be lost cities. J. At risk of being destroyed. 21. What is one difference between the selections? A. Uncovering a new era in archaeology discusses discovering the unknown, while picturing the past for the future focuses on protecting what is known. B. Uncovering a new era in archaeology focuses on future events, while picturing the past for the future focuses on the past. C. Uncovering a new era in archaeology focuses on one occupation, while picturing the past for the future focuses on several different occupations. D. Uncovering a new era in archaeology cites an expert to support the author's claim, while picturing the past for the future relies on examples to express the author's opinion.